Spawning in the bottom right, as the purple Terran, it's LastSurprise. And in the top left, it's our red Terran, June. GLHFs on both sides. I think this is going to be our final match of the evening, so we can leave a contesties, couple games to cast. We'll see who takes home the gold in this one. The Team Liquid Knight Pegasus unicorn thing sitting outside of LastSurprise's base. LastSurprise got the full scout. Is going to return home. June building a CC a little bit off center. It's going for a Hellion Reaper push. LastSurprise not going to have the Hellion out in time to meet him. Uh-oh. As long as June keeps pushing forward here, he's going to be able to snipe the Reaper. Is he though? Okay, 2 Hellions in production for LastSurprise. He doesn't push up the ramp. LastSurprise bluffing his way to survival. Here comes a second Hellion for June, but, I mean, LastSurprise can totally hold this. The repair not strong enough. June broke through. My last comment did not age well. 2 SCVs picked off and a mule. And... Alright. June can still engage this, but it's really dicey. These guys are lined up for a Hellion shot! And that's what I was worried about. LastSurprise aimed at the Hellion and got the Reaper kill. But still totally... was it worth it, though? I don't know. No, LastSurprise ahead in workers. However... No. LastSurprise just ahead. June going for a cloak play, getting out a Cyclone and a Banshee. Second Raven coming out for LastSurprise. The famed rule of 2. June starting up a third. LastSurprise getting his third in the main. They're both going to finish around the same time, but of course LastSurprise is going to be a little bit delayed since it's not building on location. June loses the Ace Cyclone, but will win the war. Will he though? Yeah, probably. Great micro on both sides. June pulling ahead in the army supply though. And the Banshee has hit the main of LastSurprise. Going to make June ahead in the worker supply as well. Auto turret dropped, and that means the Banshee will go down. Cyclone upgrade, as well as Stim on the menu here for LastSurprise. LastSurprise investing in those Cyclones and those Ravens in lieu of tanks. June with the tank defense though. Oh, nice micro here from LastSurprise, using the Raven to keep vision on the Banshee so the Cyclone could finish it off. So army supply leveled off, but June still ahead in economy. LastSurprise just now moving out the third, while June's been mining on his for some time. LastSurprise going for a fourth. June just letting +1 finish, letting Stim finish, letting Armor finish, and oh no, he's going to start up a fourth as well. Anticlimactic. A lot of passivity from these two Terrans in the mid game. And we're going to hop into the late game. I don't see LastSurprise making a push right now. I think June's going to maintain a defensive posture as well. Oh, is he though? Is he though? LastSurprise has map control. Gonna sit at the bridge, is he though? Some forward Marine Scouts gonna go down. Oh no. But June is just going to bully back this bio of LastSurprise. LastSurprise doesn't take too many deaths. And June is going to go for a 3-base attack. He is slightly ahead in army supply. Well, 14 supply is a little more than slightly, but upgrades are even on both sides. June seems to be taking the better of this engagement right now. There's major siege up. The Marines are melting here for LastSurprise, and the planetary will fall. I mean, LastSurprise just doesn't have an answer for this. Unfortunately, they can't fly either. Rip. LastSurprise summoning a defense here, but things are not looking good. He's not too far behind in the worker count. But June, up to 4 CC. With the way better army. Very close to max out. 3-3 already started for a red Terran. 2-2 just finishing for a purple one. June tries to get a drop off. Doesn't do too much damage. 3 SCVs. Ooh, Vikings actually pick off both those medevacs we were looking at earlier. June amassing his army. He's like, hey, I'm pretty much maxed. Why not? Let's make sure this nerd doesn't get a 4th. Ooh, both Ravens go down. However, the Dorito cannon does go off, but there's just not enough units behind this to capitalize on it. GG, well played is called, and June takes game number 1. In the top left, as our purple Terran, it's LastSurprise, and in the bottom right, as the blue Terran, it's June. June taking a late game victory over LastSurprise. Nightshade. The darkest of maps, and of course with a purple player, it never fails. I guess it's like a gameplay advantage, right? Because everything's purple. I mean, we can't Alt F, unfortunately. Alt F changes the colors with this mod on. So we gotta deal with the purple on purple backgrounds. June taking the worst of those trades, needs to be sure. Doesn't take a tough corner, but LastSurprise gonna allow the Reaper to get out of there. No delay on the CC. June moves forward to Hellion. And Last Surprise does not have an answer for this right now. He has 2 Marines coming out, but I think this composition beats that. It's going to load the worker into the CC. Oof. Early pick here for June. Reapers dancing with the Marines. 2 more going to pop out. 1 Reaper for 2 Marines. Second Reaper gonna have to hop out, but of course, Reapers do heal. So the siege will continue. Once the Cyclone gets out, this is gonna end rather quickly, but in the meantime, June dealing nice damage, getting another 2 Marines. And of course, June's gonna get the orbital up just a little bit faster than his opponent. Surprise again, going for the Cyclone play as opposed to Siege Tank. June gonna go into Cyclones as well, at least for now, but Raven on the menu for June. Nothing at the starport yet for Last Surprise. Okay, it is going to be a Raven for him as well. He has these guys lined up like they're used cars. Come on down to Crazy June's. We got Hellions, Reapers, Cyclones, and more Hellions. They can all be gone for just 3 easy siege tank shots. But wait, there's more. Drop an auto turret or get a disable on the Cyclone. And they can be yours for even less damage. Third CC. Your development for June. That joke was so stupid. Oh my god. Last Surprise. Getting his own third. Again, on location. As opposed to June's. Sitting in the main. Stim started up for a blue Terran. Last Surprise getting out another Raven. Out pops a tank. Couple engineering bays at the front for Last Surprise. Man, I think this music is so great. And then they just threw in the theremin. The freaking theremin. I hate theremins. Last Surprise. And June both saturating their third. Last Surprise going to be ahead a couple workers. June. Going up in army supply, though. Already with Stim on the field. Last Surprise opting for that Cyclone upgrade. +1 and armor going to be done first for June. And June's going to capitalize on it. It's not on the field yet. Here we go. Remember, LastSurprise doesn't have stim, at least for a couple dozen more seconds. There we go. Down to 12. June's waiting to go in. June can definitely still take this. The tanks are on siege. It means a lot of the Marines going to go down very early. Dorito cannon goes down on June's units, though. LastSurprise is going to hold. I really like what LastSurprise is doing here. I don't know if you saw this, but the CC was not finished. So what June did, or what LastSurprise did, is split off a Marine at a time to draw the tank fire, so he could sneak in an SCV to finish the CC. A really subtle thing there, but that means LastSurprise is doing a little bit better than he would have otherwise. June, though, already has a 4th building on location. LastSurprise may have saved the CC, but he's in no position to move it to location. June's going to take the high ground here and storm into the natural. Another tank goes down. GG as June. In the bottom left corner, as the purple Terran, it's LastSurprise. And in the top right, up 2-0 in the series, it's the red Terran, June. June, a single game away from victory. He's seemed pretty unassailable so far. Will LastSurprise be able to pull back the series? It's gonna be tough. Alright, both players, well, okay, no, June is going for double refinery here, and that means a factory play. Whereas LastSurprise sticking to 1 gas, which means a quicker second CC. June probably going to be a little bit aggro. There's the first Reaper, second on the way. LastSurprise has to make sure that the second CC doesn't get delayed. June gonna save his Reaper, wait for the second to come out, and it's gonna be a Cyclone first out of this factory. He also has the Reaper jump blocked off here, but he's not gonna have to worry about any of that from June. June going for Zone Cyclone is gonna be later, but of course, LastSurprise going for Zone Cyclone. LastSurprise gains enough ground to get a delay on the CC. Marine and the Reaper escort the SCV out, and CC is finished. Oh! 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 Did you see that? He microed the SCV, rallied it out, tapped the Reaper, and popped it back in. LOL. This is like the late title card. Someone clipped that. That was beautiful. We've had a lot of standard games today, but that made me happy. That made me happy inside. June closing in with double Cyclone, but gonna be met with double Cyclone Marine. However, LastSurprise's Cyclones each lock onto a different unit. And that's gonna mean that June pulls out ahead here. Oh no. The next Cyclone isn't done being produced, but the workers scaring the Cyclone back. And that's gonna buy enough time for LastSurprise to hold this off without taking any further worker damage. Third CC started up here for June. Ugh. So things evened out. June's still ahead. Marine. In those trades. Raven out next to a Red Terran. More Cyclones. And a Cloaked Banshee play from our purple one. June going for a double medevac drop. Interception. Double interception. Recovery, I guess. LastSurprise trying to snipe the medevac, not quite able to, but he's gonna put a Cyclone. This is a bait. No, actually it's not. He's just gonna lose that for free. Oh no. It's not good, looking good for LastSurprise. He took a lot of damage on that. LastSurprise, with his third CC, moved out. June also, with the third CC, moved out. June gonna drop some supply. June is quite a bit supply blocked, actually. 2 depots gonna alleviate that, but a lot more need to hit the production tab. Oof. You got the medevac, LastSurprise. What did it cost you? Well, like 2 Cyclones, a Banshee, and hull damage on 2 more. Was it worth it? I don't know about that. Lock-ons cut down a couple Marines, but there's just so much here from June. Banshee goes down in the air. Auto turrets helping out on the ground. LastSurprise is hemmed in here. boys are pulled. They're going to get in on the tank line and make them kill each other. But at the cost of a lot of their lives, GG is called in June. Takes the series 3-0.